hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So we have Leo Virgo Cusp, and this is your weekly reading. Like, let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm just picking up like this very distractive energy. Like you're super distracted. Um. It's almost like something seems more like so much of a task, or you're so uninterested in something, and so you're easily distracted because you want to be distracted from something or from someone, so you're trying to avoid a certain responsibility or something that needs to be done, right? So very simple, let's put it this way. You need to clean, right? And you're like, you put the music on and it's like every song that comes up is your song. So instead of cleaning, it's like you'll wash like one cup and then you're like dancing for like 3 songs, and then you're like, oh sure, I gotta finish this, and then you go back to your task, and then another song that you like comes up, and then you're like, so it's not so much of like a huge procrastination. There's just a lot of distraction. You are distracting yourself from tasks and from things that you really find either boring or you really don't want to do, right? Let's say that you are at work and there's a meeting and you're just kind of like, the meeting is going on and you're thinking about like all the things that you're going to do after you got out of work and all this stuff, and you're not paying attention to like one word that the person up front is saying. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up. For others of you, this distraction is about not wanting to face something, not wanting to face someone, not wanting to have some type of confrontation or the talk. For those of you that are avoiding somebody, I do feel that this has to do more with love, where maybe the two of you had an argument or had a disagreement, or maybe even broke up, and now somebody wants to kind of mend things, or wants to talk, wants to clear the air. This could have been a friend or a family member. Again, there was some type of disagreement or something that happened, that was said, that was done, and the other person wants to clear the air. The other person wants to kind of like squash everything, and you're just like, so you're finding things to do to not have time to confront this, to not have time to deal with this. That is basically the energy with you guys. It's like there's something that you don't want to face. There's something that you don't want to take part in. Let's put it this way. You're just kind of like, you know what, I don't even want to. Now, what is underneath that is, are you afraid that you're gonna have to yeah, I am very distracted right now, my hair, because I don't want to say what I have to say. Are you just are you afraid that the truth of a situation is going to force you to take accountability or responsibility for something? All right, sometimes we do things and we know that we are wrong and we don't want to apologize. So if we avoid the situation or we avoid the person, we don't have to take accountability for it. We don't have to argue. We don't have to say, yeah, I was wrong. Now, that may not be for everyone, but there is a sense here of something that is your responsibility and you just don't want to deal with it. Just putting it out there. I'm not throwing any shade or anything like that. We've all been through that, right? We've all been in situations where we're wrong and it's very hard and it's very difficult the first time to admit that we did something wrong, or to admit that we said something wrong. But this is not gonna go away. This can actually blow into something bigger the more time that you allow to pass. So this is a situation that you need to refocus and really deal with it right now and stop running away from it. All right? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out an oracle card. Now, this can be confirmation to the reading, your advice, or something that didn't come out in the reading that you need to be made aware of. I know, you can't do no wrong, right? That's how you feel anyways. All right. So one card, Spirit. One card. One card. Transformation. Like 1,000 storms held in the hand of soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. So whatever it is that you're trying to run away from, whatever it is that you are trying to not face, not confront, is going to catch up to you. Well, for some of you, this is, for all of you, let's put it this way, this is a huge transformation, right? It is a transformation about learning to take responsibility, learning to stay focused, learning to admit when you're wrong, learning to forgive, learning not to sweep things under the rug and deal with them as they arise, right? Because like the harder or the more that you try to run away from this, the more and more intense it gets. So just deal with it. That is really the entire message. Whatever it is that you are running from by distracting yourself, you need to go ahead and focus and just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Because it is bringing in, or it is, the purpose of it is for a huge transformation that you do not want it. You don't want to miss it, and you don't want to like push it away, right? Or you don't want to have to go through more, or you don't want to have to cause more issues in order to allow yourself to go through this transformation. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.